weekend edition.
Sure.
First off, did you see the Jake Paul Mike Tyson thing?
Yes, I did. What the fuck?
What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts?
Oh, it was rigged. It was rigged, in my opinion. Because like you see the training and whatever, and like Tyson is fucking on. Like in this fight, he was all sluggish and shit. Like he didn't try, in my opinion. I might be wrong. I know next to nothing about boxing, but he didn't try, in my opinion.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I I didn't like it. I didn't like it. The fight before it was awesome. The
Yes.
ladies' fight was awesome, but the person who won shouldn't have won. They gave her the decision, but she shouldn't have won. The
I
other
caught the end
girl,
of it. It was like she did a bunch of headbutts or something, right?
no, that wasn't it. The Puerto Rican girl was whooping her ass the whole entire fight.
Yeah,
And
I
the
seen
other
that
girl
part.
just kept getting closer and closer, and then she headbutted her, and she just kept holding her. The Puerto Rican girl won the fight. Like she had more hits. She was fucking her up. The fucking other woman she headbutted her, and literally, when it came down to the decision, they was like, "Oh, this woman won." You literally heard the crowd just boo the shit out of it because they knew that the Puerto Rican girl she won. They was like, "Yo, what are you doing?" They was like, "Yo, this is rigged." They was like, "That was rigged." It was so fucking. And then to come to find out, the Puerto Rican girl jumped up 3 weight classes just for this fight, and
Yep.
she still fucking won, and they cheated the shit out of her. And I was like, "That's bullshit. That's bullshit." That was the most exciting fight on the fucking show. I was like, "Yo, that shit was awesome." So
Yeah.
then we had the fucking Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight, and you can see in the first 2 rounds, Mike Tyson looked awesome. He was like, "Oh shit, Mike is gonna fuck him up." And as the things start going on, you start seeing what the fuck was going on because you're like, "Oh, Mike is old. Mike is old as fuck." Like it was one point Mike was standing there and he walked out and he's just standing there and I just immediately just got sad because Mike's standing there and he just looked old. He wasn't trying to move. He just was like, "Fuck it, dog. I'm just standing here." And I'm like, you can't fight an old dude like this. Like you can't fight no old person like Mike in the first 2 rounds, Mike showed why he was Mike. You have an 8 round fight with this old dude that's 60 years old. He hasn't trained for an actual fight. He trains boxers all the time, but he doesn't train for an actual fight.
Yeah.
You're literally going in a fight with this guy, and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Because as soon as I saw that, like after round 4, when Mike was just looking sluggish and tired, I was like, this is a joke. Like, why the fuck are you even fighting Mike Tyson? Like, he's old as shit right now. Like Mike can knock anybody in the world out. You give him the right time limit. This is an 8 round fight. Mike is 60. He looks 60. He looks like he's old, and it's like, why are you even doing this?
Yeah.
And then at points, Mike is literally putting his hand in his front of his face. This is what he said because they showed replay that he was biting his fucking boxing glove. He's like, "I've got a biting problem." We all laugh because we know about the Holyfield shit.
Yes.
But this, like, he's holding the boxing glove in front of his face. And if you're watching this, he's doing it multiple times. And every time he does that, Jake Paul responds. So a normal fucking person with a brain that's looking at it and is super critical of everything that's going on is watching this going, he's fucking calling plays. He's calling the shots. He's calling the shots. He's fucking calling the shots. That's what's happening when this thing is going on. Because every time he puts his hand up in front of his face, he's not doing it for like a second, just bites it and just like gets back to work. He's holding it. Jake Paul's looking at him and he responds. And it's like, that don't look right. That don't look right. Because we all had our conspiracy theories from the beginning that this was a fucking work. And
Yep.
the longer the shit went on, the shit that Mike was doing when he was holding the glove in front of his face looked like a work. But then at the same time, you're looking at Mike fighting, and you're like, even if it wasn't a work, Mike is too fucking old to be doing this shit. Like everything about this was just like a fucking. It was a tragedy. It was like this is so dumb. Like after round four, it was just like, just call this off. I literally just kept screaming, call this off. Just call it off because Mike is too old to be doing this shit. And the way he just was looking, he was just gassed. And it's like, bro, just call this off. Like Mike is, he's not in a condition to do this, dog. Please, just stop.
Yeah.
It it pissed me off so bad because it was like you made so many people want to see this match. You get to this match, and it was a disaster. It was like, all right, fuck it.
Had it been anybody else, I wouldn't care because I don't care about boxing. But I like Mike.
And then after the match, Jake Paul talking about, yeah, I'm gonna fight another great fighter, and it's like, who the fuck are you gonna fight? Like, who gives a shit? Like, this is all performative bullshit, and each time he gets a win, it means nothing. It means fucking nothing. Because he's not fighting an actual boxer that's his age. He's not fighting an actual boxer that's actually fucking good right now. He's just doing performative bullshit and getting wins, and people are like, yo, he's a great boxer. He's not a great boxer. He ain't shit. Like, I swear to God, like, he finds the right boxer that's his age with those skills, he'll be on the floor and everybody be out of money. Or he'll pay the guy off so he wins from a fucking decision. I swear to God, this all is going on. Jake Paul's a fucking fraud. He's too mentally dumb to be doing anything like this. This is fucking stupid. I don't know why the fuck we made the Paul brothers even fucking famous. I wish that we could go back in time and stop these doofy motherfuckers from actually becoming famous. Fuck them. They are I'm not even gonna say they're the worst things that happen because there are worse things, but we're fucking stupid as a society for choosing these dumb assholes to be, hey, you know what? They're famous. I've hated them ever since I first heard of them. I knew something was wrong, and I was like, yo, I don't fucking like them. I don't like the Paul brothers.
Yep.
And Renegade has been on their side for a long time, going,
Yeah.
nah, man, it's not them. They're not that bad. I'm like, no, it's something wrong with them. Nah, man, they're not that bad. I'm like, no, they're assholes.
No, you're
No, they're not
100%
that bad.
right.
Like, and I've always said that because I have a sixth sense of stuff. When I see stuff, I say, "Oh shit, this is going to happen. This is going to happen."
Yes.
I point it out, and it happens. And now we're living in the fucking wrong time of, I fucking hate this. I fucking hate this.
Like you're motherfucking psychic when it comes to shit like that because I was definitely wrong. I I I,
Yeah,
I could admit that.
I fucking hate this. And that shit was an affront to God. And I know that they're going to do more, but whatever they do, I hope it fucking fails and blows up in their face. That's
Yes.
it. So on to wrestling. Hikaru Shida fought Layla Gray.
That's a good match.
Yeah, it was really good. It was it was awesome.
Yeah.
Hikaru Shida got the win, and this confuses me because every time they bring her out, it's like, hey, we're gonna have Hikaru Shida come out and she's gonna get a win and she's gonna do something else. And you'd be like, well, what is she gonna do? Uh. When you find out what she's gonna do, it's like, really? Because like the whole promo made no fucking sense, and I was like, really? That's it? I was like, that makes no fucking sense.
I literally said meh out loud.
Yeah, because we'll explain it when we get to Collision, but it was like it had me go, really? Like that didn't make no fucking sense. So then we had Harley Cameron, and Harley Cameron starts playing a guitar. She can sing, and she just goes off the rail, just saying the most weirdest shit as she always does. Here's my only problem with Harley Cameron, and I've
Okay.
said this before. She has everything except for the wrestling skills. She has everything except for the wrestling skills. She has, if she had better wrestling skills, she would be a top star. She just
Yeah,
had, like, she has the character work, she has the promos. She just needs to be a better wrestler. That's all.
she hasn't been wrestling for that long though, right? Or am I wrong about that?
I think she's been wrestling for a while. For a
Okay.
while. So I really want her to, you know, get her wrestling skills up, and then she'll be really good, and everybody be talking about her like, "Hey, she's the next Mariah May. She's the next this." She just needs to get her wrestling skills up.
Yeah.
So then we had Mark Briscoe versus Ari Davari. I, I was confused because Ari came out and cut a promo like they had beef, and I was like, none of this means anything. Like, y'all don't have beef. This was just a setup of a match. Like, this is random. This didn't get set up on Dynamite or anything. It just happened, and you got in there and you lost. I was like,
Yep.
what the fuck? Like, it was so weird because Mark like Mark Sterling comes out and he cuts this promo with Ari Davari on Mark Briscoe, and it's like, y'all don't have beef. This is a match. What are you talking about?
Came across weird.
Yeah.
I don't even
So
know how
then
I
we
felt
had
about the match itself.
I didn't like it because it didn't mean anything.
Yeah.
So then we had Rocky Romero versus Commander. But MVP was watching this match, and I was so lost because I'm like, the fuck is MVP watching this match for? Like, is he just watching this match just because? Because who are you trying to recruit? Are you trying to recruit Commander?
That's what I think.
I mean, but then I think about it like maybe he was just like watching him because Shelton Benjamin had a match with him on Collision. Maybe that was it. I don't know.
Yeah.
So then we have this curious thing of the Vendetta keeps talking to Anna Jay, and they're trying to recruit her, but Anna Jay doesn't want anything to do with them. And I'm just like, why don't you just go with them? Like, it'd be beneficial for everybody.
Yep. Especially her.
Exactly. So then we had LFI versus two dudes. LFI beat the shit out of them. I was like, okay, cool. MVP cut a promo on Swerve, and he cut a promo on Commander, and he was telling Swerve to watch the match with Commander because it's going to be something similar to what Bobby does to you. Like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So then we had Ricochet versus Dante Martin. Once again, MVP was watching this. What did you think of this match?
Actually, I liked it. Like I haven't liked like fucking Ricochet's like whole like any of his matches, but this one I actually liked.
Like I liked it, but I just felt like I felt bad for Dante because like he lost to Ricochet. But they're building up Ricochet because he has a match with Takeshita and MVP is watching. So I'm like, all right, I get it, but at the same time, I felt bad for Dante.
Dante needs a single run eventually.
He needs a something run because like Dante's really good. I like him.
Yes, yes, 1,000%. The only critique I have, and I said it last time, I don't like Ricochet's finisher.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
So then we move on to Collision. And Collision show was so weird because the match that I thought was the main event wasn't the main event. I was like, oh, the show is over, but the show wasn't over. I was like, what the fuck?
That literally happened to me
So
on SmackDown.
yeah, so we had the show start with Harley Cameron and Mina Shirakawa, and they had a match, and Mina won. She beat Harley Cameron, and I thought, I really thought, I was like, I know where this is going. I've been saying this for months. This is where it's going. And I'm like, yeah, this is where it's going. At the end of the show, when I find out where it's going, I just was like, are you fucking serious? Like, are you serious? Like, this, okay. That's all I said was like, okay,
Some were totally different, huh?
yes. So we had Johnny TV versus Daniel Garcia, but Johnny TV had MXM with him, which is now his new crew.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
What are they gonna call him? MXM TV, I guess?
I guess.
First of all, they need to change his name, Johnny that is,
Hmm.
because he only had that because he was with QT Marshall, QT, what was it? QTV at the time. That's no
Hmm.
longer a thing. So they could change his name. As many names as he had, they could afford to change it.
Yeah, but I guess he likes it, so they're keeping it for now. Cause like they could call him Johnny Elite, they could call him Johnny Fashion, they could call him Johnny Star, they could call him Johnny anything, but they're just sticking with Johnny TV for now.
Yeah.
I don't know. So during the match, Jack Perry comes out and kidnaps Daddy Magic. So Daniel Garcia didn't see it. Daniel gets the win. Somebody tells him, dude, they kidnapped Daddy Magic. So he runs after Daddy Magic, who's been going for about 15 minutes now. Because the match is over. He's still in the ring, and Tony Schiavone says, yo, they kidnapped Daddy Magic. And he's like, oh shit. And then he goes to find him, and Jack Perry's beating his ass. So he goes out, he beats the shit out of Jack Perry. He, as Daniel Garcia, beats Jack Perry. And then they tie Jack Perry up to the front of the bus and drives off with Jack Perry tied to the front of the bus.
Is there gonna be an entrance on the pay-per-view?
If I listen, the pay per view is a whole week away. If they're driving around a whole week with this bitch on the hood of the car, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm gonna laugh my
Holy
ass
shit.
off.
I would too, but I would be pissed though. So then they had a Leo Rush promo where Leo Rush says, I'm the man of the hour. Things need to change. And at first I was like, oh, he just means for him. And then in there he said, we as a team need to change. I was like, but this is just a you promo. None of the rest of Top Flight Security is with you. This is just a you promo.
Caveat, what if
Hmm.
he's not talking about them? What if he's talking about the Hurt Syndicate?
Okay. And it's funny because they are the next people that come out because Shelton had a match with Commander.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that would be cool, but like I really hope it's not talking about Top Flight Security, which they do need to change,
Hmm.
but I just hope that he's talking about somebody else.
Yeah,
Because I'm all for him going on his own or going with the Hurt Locker Syndicate. I'm good with that.
basically. But I would be like cool with Action going with him too.
Oh, yeah, no, you probably will.
Yeah.
So Shelton Benjamin beats Commander. Then Alex Abrahantes gets in the ring because they're trying to take off Commander's mask. And MVP knocks the shit out of Alex Abrahantes. I'm like, oh, okay.
Just like Ricochet. I
Hmm.
actually like this match because I was kind of down on like show and wrestling here. I actually like this match, not because that Alex got beat up, by the way,
Okay.
which I did enjoy. But yeah, like I don't know, it was something about this match. Like he wrestled his pace. It seemed
Yeah.
like he didn't try to like wrestle like the young guy's way, which I felt he was trying to do.
I mean, he has been wrestling his pace because he slowed down a lot of quick pace matches.
Yeah,
But like people are starting to realize that Shelton still can go.
Yeah, he can. Most definitely.
So then we had a Chris Statlander promo, and she's talking about beating Mercedes, and then all of a sudden, Karashida shows up, and she's like, "Listen," she was like, "I hope you beat Mercedes, and I want to be the first to challenge you for the championship." That okay, that's cool. Yes, she wants to be the first to challenge her for the championship.
Yeah.
Chris Statlander responds and says, "You know what? How about you face me on Dynamite this Wednesday?" And it's like, what? Like this? She asked for a title shot. Like, why are you giving her a match on Wednesday? That has nothing to do with nothing. She literally said, "When you beat Mercedes, I want to be your first challenger." She goes, "No, how about we wrestle on Dynamite?" Like, what? That didn't that didn't quite work out well for me. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" It was weird.
I'll just say like she's psychic. She knew.
Yeah, I know she's like Mercedes not losing that title to fucking Chris Statlander, but why did she do the challenge? Like it was weird. So then we had an acclaim promo, and Max Caster's wearing all black, and Anthony Bowens is wearing silver, and Max keeps talking about I'm the best wrestler alive, and Anthony Bowens is trying to get him back on the same page. But then MVP comes in, and MVP is talking to Max Caster, trying to get him to come with the Hurt Locker Syndicate. And like this whole time, I'm like, yeah, that's not happening. It's gonna
Yeah.
be Anthony Bowens.
Uh-huh. 100%.
So
It's kind of
then we hit
insulting when you're a tag team and you say you're the best wrestler in the world. What about your tag team partner?
exactly. So then we had Will Hobbs versus the Meat Monster people, and Will Hobbs beat the shit out of all of them.
City City.
Yeah, it sucks. So then we had a promo for Roderick Strong and MVP, and I was
Is
like,
it is it me or they're getting like he's getting on like his own team's nerves too, with the screaming.
yeah, he's getting on everybody's goddamn nerves, and I'm glad it took them time where they're like, all right, fuck it, stop screaming, please stop fucking screaming, because like, holy shit, that is annoying to me. I don't like it.
I find it funny.
Yeah, I don't. But I was like, damn, that's so. And then like they're talking about the Max versus Roderick Strong match, and I'm like, I'm not into it just because it was supposed to be Max versus Adam Cole. So now you have Max versus Roderick Strong, which isn't the story because if you were going to do this, you should have did it on Dynamite or something like that. But it's going to be at the pay-per-view, and it doesn't feel special, and it doesn't feel like it's a thing. And
Like it should have been a three-way if anything.
or here's the best part. If you didn't want to go right to Adam Cole versus MJF, you could have just said, you know what? We're going to delay the story and we're going to do other things instead of going, hey guys, we're going to go to it and here's how we're going to get to it. Oh, no, we're going to change it. And it's like, you had people hyped that you were going to end this story because they'd be like, all right, if you end this story, everybody could go their own separate ways, everybody be cool. Nah, they're like, we're not doing that. I was like, I hate this.
Yeah.
So then we had the match that I thought was the main event, the Acclaim versus LFI.
Yeah, how was that not the main event?
I don't know, but so this was pre-taped and the Max Caster's rap leaked online and no one liked it. No one liked the rap because he said some controversial lines. And the funny part about it is he like most of the stuff he said was controversial, and he said another controversial line before the end. They cut it out of the tape version, and I'm like, okay, everything else was controversial. Then you just take out this one extra line that was also just as controversial, and like you could have just scrapped the whole thing.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I
like,
was
all
about to
right,
say. They should have cut the whole thing.
Yeah, but they didn't. So yeah, whatever.
They gotta monitor him or something. Like he's doing that way too much with the
He
controversy.
he does it on Twitter. He does it everywhere. He's a loose cannon, but in a bad way. Because he's like, I'm trying to make a joke so people to pay attention to me, and it's like, yeah, but you do know that everybody fucking hates you for that. Like everybody fucking hates you for that. Like every time you do that shit, like try to make this fucking jokes and like try to be edgy, everybody's like, dude, that's we don't like that. And it's
Fucking
like
try
it's
hard.
it's bad because it's like it's not even just like just regular fans. It's the AEW fans that are saying the same shit. They're like, dog, what the fuck are you doing? Like this makes no sense. Like stop trying to be an edge lord. Like it's so fucking stupid. Like I've seen so many people just like get mad like when he posts shit on Twitter or like does do shit at other fucking wrestling events, and you're like, dude, just stop. Like, and it's not like he's getting heat from like trying to get over. Like nobody fucking is like nobody wants this. Like nobody wants this. Like if you would shut the fuck up or just actually just do something where people was like, oh, this makes sense. You just start saying shit so you can get attention, and it's like no one wants that. Like no one wants that. No one wants to cheer for you. No one wants to boo you because no one gives a fuck. It's like, dude, like you just an asshole. And like I would rather see Anthony Bowens get the fuck away from him. And I've been
Yep.
saying this for years. Anthony Bowens need to get the fuck away from him. And even in this match, like they're teasing a breakup. So it, I hope it comes sooner than later because I don't want them to stay a team for too much longer.
No, like maybe after this four way, and then
Yes. So then we had a Mina Shirakawa promo, and she said she wants to see Mariah May. And I was like, okay. They had an MXM thing where they were promoting their clothes. And I was like, okay. I mean, that was actually fun because they're supposed to be fashion people, and they were promoting their AEW merch. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
yeah.
So we had the conglomeration, and they were talking about how Ishii is going to beat Jericho. And I'm like, that's probably not going to happen, but I wish.
Hope so.
Right?
Yep.
So then we had an FTR. You know, interviewing FTR, and FTR is like, "Listen, we could have been in the tag team title match, but we didn't get into it. But the Outrunners are in it. The Outrunners are in it, and they could be the tag team champions. And we really want them to be tag team champions because they said they'll give us the first shot." I'm like, "That's exactly what I thought. That's exactly what I thought."
You called it.
Yep. So Outrunners are gonna win, and they're gonna take the titles from the Outrunners. Good for them.
Yeah.
So then we had the real main event, a no DQ match between Anna Jay and Mariah May. This match was great.
Yes.
Mariah May came out and licked the bat and was like, "Oh, oh, okay." She got knocked into Tony and was rubbing on Tony. And the funny part was like, it was like 10 seconds, like she's laying on Tony, she rubs on him, and Tony's holding her. And then he realizes, like, wait a minute, I'm not supposed to be doing this. He throws his hands up, like, hey, wait, 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 wait. It's like, that's hilarious.
Naja was like, "Get your hands off her."
That was fucking hilarious. They
Then
did a,
Tony was like kind of gloating with him, like trying to fuck with him, like, "You're jealous, aren't you?"
that was hilarious. They did a superplex spot into the guardrail, into the ring. Anna Jay wrapped her arm in barbed wire, put the Queen Slayer on Mariah May.
I like
Mariah
that.
pulled out spray, sprayed her in the face, hit her with a power driver on the chair. One, two, three. Mariah gets the win. Then Mina comes out. Mina comes out to say, "Hey, I love you." They hug, and I'm like, "All right, they're gonna announce the match. They're gonna announce the match." They literally say, "At Full Gear, Championship Champagne Celebration." I was like, what? And the only thing that I could think of that like this is like maybe they're gonna fight, or maybe they're gonna bring Tony, or they're just gonna go the exact route that is like I'm just thinking out of the box. They're gonna have a whole new challenger that nobody see coming, and you're gonna be like, what is going on? Like this is because I feel like everything is set up perfectly, and AEW is like, we're just gonna screw all of that up and do whatever we want. Because I feel like it's not gonna be the two people that we think it's gonna be. It's just gonna be somebody random, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be somebody random, and we're gonna be like, why? And like, I don't know, guys. It seems right. Like, I don't know.
Booking.
So SmackDown. I okay. I'm not gonna rage. I'm not gonna rage. I'm not gonna rage. But
That's rage.
what? Why the fuck do they keep doing the fucking tournaments these way? They do these tournaments the same fucking way every time. Oh, you have to have a three-way to get into a singles match to get into another singles match. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. Can you stop this shit? Like
Right?
this shit is annoying. Like this is the most convoluted bullshit ever. Like this is fucking annoying. I can't stand it. I can't
It's
fucking stand
stupid.
it. It is so fucking stupid. Like they have the brackets for the US championship. And for all those who were like, oh, they're gonna be both brands in this tournament, yeah, that didn't happen. It's just one brand.
Basically.
And it's just SmackDown. So it is what it is. I fucking hate it. Like it makes no fucking sense. Like I swear to God, WWE is like the dumbest fucking company when it comes to tournaments. They're like, hey, three ways. That's the best way to get people into it. It's like, what are you talking about? That makes no fucking sense. No, no, no. A three-way is great. We're doing tournaments with three ways. That's unique. Yes, unique trash. Fuck you mean? Fucking
Freeways in
stupid.
general are stupid because like, it just like to add the extra person in for no reason.
No, no, no. Sometimes it works because like the story means something. You're like, all right, these three
But
people have beef.
but rarely.
Yeah, rarely, but like this shit is just like overkill.
Yeah.
So SmackDown starts off with Cody Rhodes, and he wants Kevin Owens. And he's like,
Yep.
I want Kevin Owens. So he calls out Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis is like, I'm not giving you Kevin Owens. He's like, Nick, he's got beef with me. Bring him out here. Nick Aldis is like, I'm not doing it. He's like, listen, I want him. And he's like, you know what? Next week you have a face to face with him. Do with that as you please. And he's like, okay, cool. Now, Russell Volts has reported that Cody versus Kevin Owens is going to happen this Saturday night main event. So, how do you feel about it not being on Survivor Series?
I'm okay with it. Like, I think it's gonna take time, like, because you notice they're not letting Kevin in the building and shit like that. So something like along the lines of that with the story is gonna happen. So I'm okay with it. They prolong it.
I, I'm, just, I don't know how I feel about it. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
So then we have Sammy and the Usos, and they meet up,
Yep.
and they're talking, and they're looking for a fifth guy. And Sammy says, "I think I know a guy." So he goes looking to talk to this other person, and Jimmy and Jay is like, "What the hell? Like, who's he talking about?" And I actually didn't know who he was talking about until they showed who he was talking about, and I was like, "That is
Same.
a I was like, that's a dumbass choice.
Like, cause he did that on Raw also, right? Like, oh, I know a guy. Does
Hmm.
it is it me? Does it feel like he just being random? Like he just can like someone just pops in his mind, like, let me talk to him. Like if we had time, like he would talk to fucking Braun Strowman or something randomly.
No, the person on Raw made sense. The one
No,
on
he did.
SmackDown made no sense.
No,
But
none
like,
at all.
it was weird because like the person that popped in my mind, I thought he was going to talk to was Kevin Owens. And I was like, that makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
But they did something different.
Imagine he did that and came and whoop his ass.
I mean, we'll talk about it. So we had a three-way, and this is the first women's three-way, and it was Candice LeRae, Bailey, and B-Fab. So how do you feel about this match?
It was interesting to say the least.
Dude, B-Fab can wrestle. She can go.
Yeah. But it just
Uh,
like she could go,
mhm.
but like she was in there with Bailey and Candace. Like, I'm sorry, she can't hold a candle to neither one of them. Like it was like, what's her name? Electra Lopez in there with her,
Mhm.
and like some other rookie because they've been wrestling for years. Like it'll be better. She did
But
good against them, but like
yeah, and then Bailey won. I was kind of hoping that B-Fab won because it would be something different.
yep.
How do you feel about Bailey going further in this tournament?
I agree with you. Like B-Fab should have won and whatever, because I wasn't counting on Candace winning because they pointed out she's already the speed champion, the first ever speed champion. So you're gonna be a two-time first ever champion back to back like that? No. And Bailey is, I don't know, like she's the Grand Slam and whatever, so give it to her later. So B-Fab it
Okay,
was for me.
but okay, so how do you feel about the way people are feeling that the first U.S. champion should be somebody who is established?
Uh, It depends who, because like I have my money on Mia Yim winning it. She's established, but she's never won a title in WWE. So, you know,
Yeah, no, I'm perfectly fine with Mia Yim or fucking Chelsea Green. One of those two, I'm
that
perfectly
too.
fine with.
Yeah.
Like I actually just want somebody new to hold the title and be like, yo, this person held the title. And that would be good for me, but who knows what WWE thinks, because, shit.
Yeah.
So then we get Sammy bumping into LA Knight, and he's trying to get LA Knight to be the fifth member. I mean, LA Knight's like, dog, I'm not doing this shit. Fuck you, fuck your family. I'm leaving. I'm going out to the ring.
That's pretty much what
And
he
I was,
said too.
yeah. And I was just like, I don't know why the fuck you pick LA Knight. Like, yeah, he's popular, but it's like, he really has nothing to do with your family or anything but the story.
What's next, Andrade?
I mean, that would be fucking hilarious if they just add Andrade. So then we get B-Fab and she's talking to Street Profits and they're like, man, like it's cool, like you get another chance. And then Chelsea Green and Piper step up and start talking shit to her. And she talks shit back and they're like, it's 2-1. And then Mia Yim pops up and was like, no, it's not. Now it's 2-2. Now what? So
Technically three,
Piper,
because Mia had a fucking kendo stick.
oh yeah. So then Chelsea and Piper ran away. We was like, nah, we're not gonna do this. So that was a thing.
Yeah.
So we had LA Knight. He came out for an open challenge. And so he comes out and Legado del Fantasma comes out to answer the open challenge. And Santos Escobar is like, yo, I want this match. LA Knight's like, nah, I'm not gonna give you this match. I'm gonna beat your ass. Like, you know what? Your homeboy over here keeps looking at me. Why don't I beat his ass? So he goes after Humberto and they wind up having a match.
Roberto got more jacked.
Yeah, but this is pissing me off. Like this whole thing is pissing me off because
Okay.
it's like Santos keeps asking for a match, they keep screwing him. Keep asking for a match, they keep screwing him. Asking for a match, they keep screwing him. He keeps getting screwed over and over and over, and I don't like that. And even after this fucking match, he still gets screwed more over
Yeah.
because LA Knight wins the match. LA Knight's standing in a ring. LA Knight gets attacked, and I'm like, oh shit, Santos attacked him. Yeah, I know where this is going. They pull back. It's Nakamura.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
like,
glad I wasn't the only one that thought it was Santos for a second.
yeah, no, I swear it was Santos, but it's Nakamura. I was like, what the fuck is going on? What? Like Nakamura looks cool as shit though.
He
Like they
he
have
does.
him. Like I don't know, like he's a zombie or something, but he looks cool as shit. It was cool.
It's like he has like a hiatus, and every time he comes back, he gets more and more like demonic or something.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
So then we have the OG bloodline, Sammy, Jimmy, and Jay, and they bump into each other, and they like, well, Roman said to meet him in a room. And they like, um, but did you get a fifth member? No. Did you get a fifth member? No. And it's like, okay, well, guess we got to tell him.
Probably didn't get pissed off and yell at them.
I mean, uh, but I'll explain it. So they're in the room, they're talking. So they're trying to explain to him what's going on. So as they're talking, Solo's thing pops up on the screen. But, but, here's the thing. Here's a little small thing that a lot of people miss. Well, not a lot of people because it's popping off, but it's a small thing. So Sammy goes in his pocket, his left pocket, while they're all looking at Solo, goes in his left pocket, grabs a phone, transfers it to his right hand, and throws it on the couch. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, he's doing that because the new bloodline is coming to the ring and they're going to have to go out and fight the new bloodline, and he doesn't want his phone to get fucked up.
Yeah.
But it may be more to the story.
It might be.
Because like that's the first thing I thought was like, oh, he's just doing that because they're going out for the fight. And then later on, you're like, hmm, maybe it wasn't. And I'll have an explanation when we get to the part later on. So we have the Savage bloodline versus the OG bloodline, and they're fighting. And they're going at it. It's a 4-on-4. They beating the shit out of each other. It's Jacob Fatu winds up in a ring with Roman Reigns, and Jacob is praying. And all of a sudden, Roman gets laid out. Everybody's like, what the fuck? He gets laid out by Bronson Reed. Now, the funny part is like, we knew this from the spoilers that it was Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
So still people are like, why Bronson Reed? Why Bronson Reed? And literally, like I said before, it's a connection that nobody sees because nobody thinks about it. You know the connection?
What's the connection?
It's an easy one, Oos. He's Samoan.
Yep.
And
Not too
like
many people think about that.
that's what fucks me up with a lot of people that's like, I don't get the connection. I'm like, he's Samoan. And I know somebody be like, well, are all Samoans connected? I swear to God, they may be, but like he also has like the his connection runs through like like because they're like Australian Samoans, like and the Isle of Samoa is like Hawaii, and that's like I mean it's far away from Australia, but it's like the natural order of like the whole Samoan Tongan lineage is like all wrapped into the like those islands and shit, and you're like, well, that makes sense. Like it's not a big deal. And like I would not even be surprised if they was like, like deep down in the tree, like somebody married this one, this one, this one, and he has a little bloodline. I'll be like, oh, well, that makes sense. And
It checks
it
out.
the funny part, it probably won't even be like a wrestling person. It'll just be like a regular Samoan is like related to them somehow, and you're like, oh well, shit, that checks out.
Yeah, because isn't Dakota Kai also Samoan descent?
Yes, like
See? So
that's what fucks me up. But it's like a lot of people are like Samoan related, and everybody's like, oh, they're not all related. And Joe always make the joke that he's the only Samoan that's not related to the Anoi family. And right now it's like, you know what? That may be still true because we don't know Dakota Kai's lineage. She never said like, "Oh, I'm not related to them somehow."
yeah,
She never said that. And Bronson Reed, you have no idea how he's related to him. Like, cause, and like I said, it's not saying all Samoans are related, but this feels like really weird. Like, it's like, yeah, no, he's a Samoan. Like, so
I have
that makes
another one
sense.
in my head, like
Hmm.
from like long ago, and you tell me, do you think he related or not? Because I don't think they ever said, right?
Hmm.
Remember Sonny Sayaki?
No, I think he's no, he's related. Like, if I'm not,
Yeah,
like, if I'm not mistaken, I think Sonny Siaki is one of the cousins, but not one of the cousin cousins. He's like an offshoot of a cousin of a cousin.
gotcha.
Like he's deeper in the lore.
Okay.
And the funny part is like if people to still talk about the Tongans aren't, they are. Haku is related. So
Yes.
like this all checks out to me. Like none of this makes me go, oh, this is wild. Fucking Bronson Reed is Samoan. Like that's what I feel. It's like that makes fucking sense.
It makes sense. The only thing I don't like the fact that it's Bronson Reed is because I wanted someone different, like a Tala or a Zilla or something like that. That's my only like discretion over this, my only gripe. But like Bronson is gonna go wild in this match. Like he's gonna do awesome. So I'm not that mad.
Listen, I'm happy because I'm a Bronson Reed fan. I love him. Like,
Yeah.
I love him at Jonah Rock. I love the guy. Like, he's a real dope dude.
I was just about to say
And
that. You
I'm,
introduced me to him.
yeah, because like I love everything about him. He's really cool, and I literally just is happy because it's him, but also is happy because it's like not a random just throwaway. Because like if you do dig deep enough, it's like, oh, there is a little bit of something there. It's not like you could be like, oh, this makes no sense. It's like, look at him. He has the Samoan tattoos. He looks Samoan. He is Samoan from Australia. His ethnicity is Samoan. And you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
He put up the one, so there might be something there.
Exactly.
But at this point, I
Exactly.
thought the show was over, and I changed it by accident.
See? And then Roman was laying on the ground, and Jimmy came in and got him up and said, you got to make the call, man. You got to make the call. He was like, just make the call. And the funny part was like, I had a totally different call than the call that he made. Because I was like,
Same.
oh, they made the other call. The call that we like, that we kind of are spoiled, like, oh, this is happening. It's like, that's the call he's going to make. It was the other call. And like, I'm going to go into spoilers, like, when we get to like the closing part, because I've seen a lot of people talking and I want to explain to you why this is going to make sense when it happens. Like I
Yeah.
want you to explain to you why this makes sense when it happens because it's something so minute and not major that you're like that doesn't make any sense and you're like no, here's why, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, that does make sense and this is how it's gonna go and it's gonna be fun.
Cool.
So then we have the Street Profits versus Motor City Machine Guns. And the Motor City Machine Guns are having this match with the Street Profits. It's going. Montez is getting more and more pissed off as the match is going. But all of a sudden, here comes the Blackheart. He just beats the shit out of the Street Profits, wants to beat the shit out of Motor City Machine Guns. Johnny comes down to try to fix everything, and Ciampa yells at him. He's like, he's like, "What the fuck are you doing? This is about the titles. We need the titles. This is our titles." He's like, "It's all about our titles." And Johnny's like, "Listen, guys, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
He pushed
And
him on
then
his
Johnny,
ass.
yeah, he apologizes, and then Johnny goes with them. So I'm like, I'm okay with we get Blackheart Ciampa and just regular Johnny Gargano as a tag team. Like good guy Johnny, bad guy Ciampa, and they're a tag team. That's hilarious.
For a split second, though, when Johnny was separating them and whatever, he kind of had the stance of about to do a super kick and whatever. So I swore he was going to kick. I want to say it was Chris Sabin.
For a second, I thought so too, but then he was like the way that he was like, like, no, 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 guys, don't do anything. I was like, oh no, he's a good guy. He's still a good guy
Yeah, for now, because I
for
do see
now.
a turn.
I I don't. I don't see a turn. I see the turn I do see is them splitting up, but I don't see a turn as him turning into a bad guy.
Yeah,
Not yet. So then we had Naomi in the back, and Bailey walks up, and Bailey's hyping her up, is like, "You about to win that championship?" And she's like, "You about to win your championship too?" And then Jade and Bianca come in and was like, "We got her back. We good." And they kick Bailey out, and Bailey's like, "Oh, okay." And then Bailey
Naomi
walks
got made
off.
a face like, you know what? I'm getting tired of this shit. Like, just get along.
Like, I want to see how this like plays out because I feel like so one of the matches is being considered for WrestleMania is Jade versus Bianca. So I want to see how this plays out because I think the tournament is going to help in the playing out of the breakup. Them losing the tag titles later on, and then this whole Bailey thing is also going to play a big part in them getting to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So this is going to be fun. So then we had Naomi versus Nia Jax. And Nia tells Tiffany, she's like, stay in the back. Tiffany's like, okay, I'll stay in the back. So this was a good match. And all of a sudden, then it just goes off the rail because it's just like everybody runs in and you're like, what the fuck? Like, where did they all come from? It
Right?
was wild. Because Liv and Raquel beat up the tag champs. Then Tiffany comes out. Then Bailey comes out. Then Candice LeRae comes out. And Nia gets the win. It's like, oh shit, this is crazy.
Fucking wild.
Yes. So we go to the end of the show, and Roman grabs the phone. Roman says, call the wise man. And it says, the number that you have called is disconnected. And Roman, just you can see him disheveled, and he drops the phone, and he slinks down in the chair, and he just has this face like, what do I do now? Now, now, here's the thing, right?
Hmm.
This is so good. Do you think Roman picked up Sammy's phone and called Paul Heyman off of Sammy's phone?
And the fact that I didn't notice that at first, now that I think about it, yes.
It makes total fucking sense, and it will fuck everybody up. Like, wait a minute, and people are already speculating. They're like, what the fuck? Like, Sammy set this whole thing up. Sammy set this whole thing up. Here's
I think it
why
was an
I
accident.
don't. Yes, hear, hear me out. Here, like
Huh?
I actually have a theory.
Oh,
Sammy has always been trying to get in contact with Paul Heyman. And Paul was like, I don't want nothing to do with you. So I'm going to block you and stop taking your number. So when Roman called him from Sammy's phone, it didn't work because he blocked Sammy because he's tired of Sammy trying to get back into the bloodline.
100%.
So that's why. And remember, when Sammy turned on him, he just was like, "Fuck you! I want nothing to do with you." So
Yeah.
if that's true, then think about it. That's a thing. Now,
Yep.
spoiler. Spoiler. Here's a spoiler.
Okay.
So we know that Bronson Reed is in it, and it's going to be Seth Rollins. And people are like, "Oh, why is it Seth Rollins? I wish it was this person. I wish it was that person." Seth Rollins makes no sense. Seeing as though what we just saw with the whole Roman Paul Heyman thing, it makes more sense in the world. And I know you're like, "What do you mean it makes more sense? It doesn't make any sense." Listen, they're going to try to recruit Seth Rollins. And here's the big thing that everybody's been saying about Seth Rollins. Why would Seth Rollins go with Roman? Because of everything they've been through. Remember the WrestleMania moment when he hit him in the back of the chair, got his revenge? Oh my God, like that that means nothing now. And I'm like, you guys, when Paul Heyman starts to break down this whole entire thing and the reasoning that they should get back together, when he does his therapy session to shield it out to make them realize,
I like the
listen,
wording.
like the shit that happened with Shaw is not your fault. It was because of other circumstances, and he starts breaking it down. I swear to God, when people listen to what Paul Heyman has to say, by putting those two together and telling them this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing, I like you not, people will be like, you know what? That actually makes sense because it's going to be a connection. We're not seeing it right now, but whatever it is, it's going to be a connection not only because of them in the breakup and the pain and everything that happened, but it's going to be something that we didn't see. It's going to be something small and minute that throughout the years happened that was like, wait a minute, like that does tie into this thing. And that whole hurt and pain thing between the two of them, that did work out in the story and that does still mean something, but it was all confusing because of this, and you're gonna be like, wait, what the fuck? Because I swear, like, there's something that everybody is missing. I
Yep.
don't even have it because like my brain capacity only goes back to 2 years. I literally know that it's something missing within the 15 years of the Shield existing that is going to be brought back, and it's like this is why you and Roman are brothers. And he's going to have I'm I'm going to laugh if Seth actually cries because he brings up some deep emotional trauma between the two of them and it gets deep and he literally just brings them together. And I would be, dude, like if he went as far as the bring up, I know this is not gonna happen. But if he mentions the third brother and be like, he would want you guys to get back together, and I'd be like, dude, like that, like it, like I swear to God, it's going to be deep because whatever this happens, it's going to happen before Survivor Series. It's going to happen. It's going to be emotionally breaking. It's going to be something that like everybody is sitting there going, "This makes no sense. Oh, that means nothing now. This means nothing now." It's like, no, no. What they're going to do is going to be emotional and deep, and everybody's going to be like, "Fuck." Like this is a deep cut. Like there's some deep lore because they wouldn't have went this way with the story if there wasn't something there to drag up to make people go, "Ooh, there's
Yeah.
something there." Like there's something there. Like Paul Heyman isn't the person that's like, "No, no, no, I'm gonna tell a story and I don't know how to get out of it." It's something there that we don't know that we haven't seen, and when he pulls it up, everybody's gonna be like, "Fuck!" Like that's deep.
Yeah. Paul's definitely gonna make him cry and bring up some shit. Like 100%.
And the funny part is like there's gonna be a bunch of people in the very beginning that's gonna be like, oh, it doesn't mean anything. But like as it plays out, everybody's gonna be like, fuck. Like it literally does mean something. Like this isn't just a throwaway. This means something.
I've
Like
seen
I
another thing having to do with the phone. Now, even to me, it's a little illogical, but like wrestling could be logical sometimes, right?
Mhm.
Remember when they beat up I want to say yeah, when they beat up Jimmy or whatever.
Mhm.
Solo broke Paul's phone. Like he stepped on it or whatever. So maybe some that will come into play somehow. Like it's
I
totally
mean,
stupid because he could get another phone easily or whatever, but you know.
yeah, like you could break somebody's phone, but you still have the same number. Like like that's the only thing. Is like you can break somebody's phone, but you can still just get a new phone and get the same number.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just a coincidence that they use Sammy's phone.
Mhm.
And like the thing is, I don't think Roman paid attention to the phone he picked up. Like
No, because he was beat up. He was fucked up.
exactly. And like he's emotionally broken now because it's like he has to come crawling back to the wise man that he just like totally just stopped talking to.
Yeah.
And like it's going like I said, it's going to be weird because they have an out. This is a story, and it's like deep story telling where it's like, yeah, this is all making sense. To like anybody that's just like don't give a fuck or a hater is like, oh, this doesn't make any sense. It's like, no, this does. You're just not looking at it the same way. But it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, think about it.
Exactly. And like I said before, this is the type of stuff that makes me go, I like this because it's making me think and it's calling back to different spots and make me go, ooh, okay. I like that.
My
That's why I
most like
liked it.
curious part is like what is Heyman gonna bring up to bring Seth and Roman back together? Like that's really intriguing to me as you brought it up.
Well, we'll see soon. Any last words?
I think that's it. I'm intrigued.